Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mac.
I've prepared a song to tell you about what we're talking about this week.
Okay, go.
Salad bowls, turkey hole. It's Thanksgiving in Canada.
Okay, Thanksgiving is the topic.
It's October 4th, so next weekend is Thanksgiving weekend, and I figured since our episode won't come out till the Monday, we would do our Thanksgiving episode this Monday.
Okay.
Welcome. Here's a coaster, perhaps a nice cup of hot apple cider.
Or a pumpkin latte.
Have you had a pumpkin spice latte yet?
No, I haven't. I find them too sweet.
Yeah. I really wanted to try the apple crisp one at Starbucks. Excuse us, dear sweet internet friends, while we take a quick detour into basic white girl territory. I really wanted to try the apple crisp one, but I was told that it tastes just like brown sugar, so I'm like, I don't really want to
spend the money on it if you're going to hate it.
Well, and I think what I really want is just a cup of apple cider. Like,
Yeah.
What are your favorite foods for Thanksgiving, Mom? Mine are most of them.
Most of them? Mine is stuffing.
Ugh. You need to put money in the grocery jar for that.
I don't need to put money in the grocery jar for
yes,
that.
You do. You know.
You kidding me?
You know that I hate stuffing. You have to put $25 in the grocery jar for that.
Yeah, but I think that more than 50% of people like stuffing, so it's not gross.
If I had to put money in the grocery jar for talking about dog vomit, you have to put money in the grocery jar for talking about stuffing. They're the same consistency.
Absolutely nothing. They're not in the same category at all.
And you know what? I think stuffing is actually worse than dog vomit in some ways because stuffing smells really good. So you think, oh, this is going to be so delicious, and you let your guard down. Then you try a bite of it, and it's like the worst. It's gummy, it's nasty, it's like someone wiped their mouth with a napkin after they had Thanksgiving dinner, and then you blended it all up and made a nasty, mushy, paper mache mess.
It's savory and goes perfect with the turkey. Yum, my favorite. And pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie, of course.
Everyone knows how much I love pumpkin pie already.
Yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I love me some pumpkin pie. I really love me an apple pie. I like homemade Caesar salad with homemade croutons. I really like.
Yep.
I love me some ham, green stuff.
Oh, yes. Okay, so we have a tradition in our family, and our kids always called it green stuff. I called it green stuff all growing up. And all it is Jell-O and whipped cream.
Mom, don't tell them your secret ingredient.
Oh, sorry. Well, you can edit that part out. Or bleep it. But we never have a turkey dinner without it. Plain and simple.
So we kind of use it almost as like a substitute to like sweetheart salad, for those of you who are familiar with that dish.
Yeah, and it's lime, so it kind of goes with everything. But yeah, we just don't have a turkey dinner without it.
I really like me some green stuff.
Yeah. And if we have ham, then if we're at Auntie Wendy's, we would always have a sweetheart salad with it.
Right, which is like marshmallows and pineapple if you're not allergic to pineapple, and bananas, and you put it on your ham, and it just balances out that savory with a bit of sweet.
Yeah, and their family makes a big bowl of it, and it's something that Uncle Dan grew up on as a kid too, so it's just got passed on.
I would love to know, dear sweet internet friends, what your weird family Thanksgiving food is, because I'm sure every family has their version of green stuff that they always have.
Yeah, and something that's been passed on from generation to generation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so send us all that stuff. Whether you're having Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving or you're just working on Thanksgiving, I hope you have a good long weekend, and I hope you get to put gravy on everything.
No, I don't want my gravy touching anything but my potatoes.
Gravy on potatoes, gravy on turkey, gravy on ham, gravy on Caesar salad.
No.
The only thing is some people will make sandwiches and put gravy on the sandwiches, and unless you're immediately going to eat the sandwich, I do not want that in my life.
Yeah, I don't care for that, but I know a lot of people like hot turkey sandwiches.
Yeah, if the bread is toasted and you have a bit of barrier before the gravy soaks the bread, then
Oh, okay.
What's your, if you were going to bring a Thanksgiving dish to a potluck, Mom, and it could be anything you know how to cook, what would be your, go-to thing that's oh man, I'm going to knock people's socks off with.
I have this really, really nice corn casserole that I take the corn right off the husks and then fry them, and I make this cream sauce that goes with it, and it's kind of spicy. So that might be a go-to that I would make.
I have no recollection of this dish.
Because it's only really something that I've really fell in love with for the last couple years.
Oh, okay.
Before, like when you were kids, I would make I had this broccoli and rice casserole that I would make.
Mm-hmm. That I do remember.
Yeah, so
well, this crispy corn situation sounds real good to me.
Well, I'll make you some. It's real good. It's like a cream corn, but it's a little bit spicy, and it's like got some white wine and stuff in it. So it's real nice.
Is it mushy like cream corn?
No, because the kernels are fresh.
Fried. Okay.
Yeah, it's yeah. I think that if I was to go to like Thanksgiving potluck this year, that's what I would make.
Okay, well, dear sweet internet friends, send us what you would make for your Thanksgiving potluck. Not actually send it to us, but just like email us and tell us about it. You can reach us at heymomheymac@gmail.com.
We're open to any Thanksgiving pictures that you want to send us and put in, and we can put in our stories too.
Or we cannot put it in our stories if we don't have your consent.
Well,
Mom's really into the Instagram stories these days.
Yeah.
So, and if you've been following us for a while, you can see that she has grown in leaps and bounds in terms of her mastery of the Instagram stories. So she's been doing some good work over there. If you're not on our Instagram, you need to get on our Instagram.
Okay, I feel like you're mocking me.
I'm not mocking you. At first I had to tell you what a story was, and now you know what's going on. You have put all these
What was it the
stuff.
other day? I told you, I says, when you're unboxing your book, I was like, you should boomerang that.
Yeah. She's like, you need to make a boomerang of this. And I was like, oh my goodness, who are you? Who are you? And what have you done with my mom? But I really
that
like
cool.
She does a lot of like Mom versus Mack on there that I really like. I think those are cool. And
yeah.
So yeah, send my mom stuff because she'll turn it'll make her so happy to turn it into an Instagram story you don't even know.
It's true.
And then she still won't be able to find the comments, but don't worry, I'll send them to her.
Yeah. Thanks, Mac.
We're on social media across the board at Hey Mom, Hey Mac.
That's Mom with an O and Mac with a CK. Bye, Mac.
Bye, Mom. Did you know that I did that entirely with my nose?
With your nose?
Yeah.
So it wasn't coming from your voice box at all? You was just pushing air through your nose?
Well, the Hey Mom part was, but the lead up was through my nose. I've been mixing it up. Because you asked me the other day if I would ever get tired of doing that.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised that your nose was clear enough to do that.
Rude! I love you.
I love you crazy.